Stifler, ask the ladies to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10.
I think I'm a 10, and I think everyone's a 10.
Okay.
I'd say I'm a 10 as well. Same with everybody here on this panel.
Yeah, definitely a 10.
You know, I'd call myself a good 9.5, but I think everybody else is a 10, so.
I don't think perfection should be rated on a scale, but a 10.
I agree with Ashley, but everybody here is a 10.
I would say 10, and I would say everybody else here is a 10 as well.
All of you are 10s.
Yeah, sure. Everyone is a 10. Every woman on the planet is a 10. This is the result you get when you always hand out participation trophies. Let's be real. There is not a single 10 on that panel. There's not even an 8 there.
Don't you think that's a bit of hubris? You know, a little bit hubris, maybe?
I think,
just a little?
No, I
just
think
a tad.
you should be confident in how you look.
Well, you can be confident and still have a reasonable self-assessment of your physical appearance.
Everybody has their preference. So if I personally think that I'm a 10, that doesn't mean that everybody else is going to think that I'm a 10.
Yeah, but if other people don't think you're a 10, then that simply means you are not a 10. Your self-perception doesn't matter because it's other people who decide how attractive you are. And can you really be a 10 if you're this insistent that others see you as a 10? If you are confident and happy with yourself, why would you care what others think? As long as you like yourself, nothing else really matters.